All right, Robert, we have brought you here to play a game that we're calling, and I want you to say it.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap indeed. All right, Robert, here's how Oh, snap works. I'm going to put a multiple choice question on the board that has something to do with Olympus and photography. I'll read the question and all 4 multiple choice answers. You can either give the answer you think is the right one, or if you'd like, we can poll the audience a little bit, see what they think. If you get the right answer, you win a prize. If you don't get the right answer, we'll give you another question, another chance to win a prize. You with me?
Yes.
All right, can we get a little encouragement for Robert? What do you say? All right, a handful of people are mildly enthusiastic for you. That's what I got out of that. All right, here's your question, Robert. Robert, the name of Olympus's original lens lineup, the Zuiko series, was derived from Japanese kanji characters and means A, clear as crystal, B, light of the gods, C, eye to the soul, D, illuminating the distance.
The answer is B, light of the gods.
B, light of the gods. You confident in your answer?
100%.
How about you folks? You think answer B is correct? They have no idea, but I'll tell you, there's a cheat sheet right there on the wall. Did you notice that? Right there above the 24 lenses. See that? Does that make you even more confident in your answer? It makes me confident. Congratulations, Robert. You picked it up. Light of the gods is the right answer. So Jen's going to come over with a little treasure here. You pick up the chip, you turn it over, your prize is on the back. You won yourself an Olympus golf cap. Congratulations. Let's hear for Robert. That, I interpret that as slightly more mildly enthusiastic than they were before. Where's my other contestant? It was you, right? Come on over. All right. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Zara, and I'm from Queens.
Zarin, do I say that right?
Yes.
All right, welcome. Everybody say hi, Zarin from Queens. All right, Zarin, you can see how the game is played, right?
Yeah.
So we're just going to go right on to the next question for you. You all ready?
Yes.
Okay. Here you go, Zarin. Created in 1936, Olympus's very first film camera, was the A, Semi-Olympus, B, Olympus XA, C, Olympus Trip, or D, Olympus Flex? That's a tough one. Would you like to see if we can get a little help from the audience?
Yeah.
All right, audience, by show of hands, who thinks it's A? Who thinks B? Who thinks C? A few of you. Who thinks D? Who has no earthly idea? Most of you. Okay. You want to take a shot at it?
C?
C, let's see. Is it the Olympus Trip? Oh, it's the Semi-Olympus. All right, we're going to give you another question, another chance to win. That was a pretty tough one, okay? Here we go with the next one. Zarin, in the 1960s, another history question, the golden age of film, Olympus created the world's first and only half-frame SLR. Today, it's honored with which current Olympus camera model? Is it the A, OMD EM1, B, Pen EPL8, C, Pen F, or D, Air A01? You want to poll the audience again? By show of hands, who thinks it's A? B? C? A few of you. And D? All right, if I were you, I'd go with C. It's just a hunch.
C.
All right, who thinks it's C? There it is, C, the Pen F. Zarin, congratulations. Come on over, Jen, bring over the chest. Zarin gets to pick a chip, and she wins an Olympus drawstring tote just like that. Congratulations, Zarin. Jen's going to get you hooked up over there. Nicely done. All right. So officially, welcome to Olympus, everybody. My name's Andy Sachs. Thank you for spending some time with us this afternoon. Where's everybody from? Raise your hand again if you're from the tri-state area. All right. Raise your hand if you're from one of the boroughs. Raise your hand if you're from outside somewhere like that. We have Thailand. Where else, sir? Where are you from? From Maryland. Fantastic. You, sir? Sorry? Germany. See, I heard Dominica, and I thought that's unlikely, but maybe. So Germany. All right, good. I think you're the first person who's given the name of a country in Europe, so I feel very international right now. It's wonderful. Anybody else? Yes, sir. Somebody has to relay that answer to me. Manila? Really? Wow, I love this. All right, raise your hand if you're a pro photographer. Welcome. Raise your hand if you're a photography enthusiast. A number of you, that's great. What kinds of things do you all like to shoot? Just shout them out nice and loud for me. Sorry? Weddings. All right, what else? Sorry? Landscapes, weddings, landscapes, what else? Animals, weddings, landscapes, animals, what else? Sorry? Portraits. Yes. Food, weddings, landscape, animals, portraits, food, and sports. What kind of sports, Mario? Soccer. You're our second soccer person in a row. Wow, that's wonderful. All right, landscapes, portraits, food, soccer, all kinds of good stuff. Well, folks, there are 3 big reasons why Olympus cameras and accessories should be at the very top of your shopping list: mobility, ruggedness, quality. Why? Well, raise your hand again if, when you're shooting your weddings and your portraits and your sports and your landscapes and all the rest, you really want your photos to be blurry, washed out, and just barely miss the moment. Who's with me? No, of course not. You want crisp, clear, rich photos. You want photos you can blow up nice and big. You want photos that make the people you share them with feel like they were there and get why you wanted to be there. So, before Tracy joins us, let's talk about quality. And you tell me, what part of the camera really makes the biggest impact on your image quality? I heard lens, and we'd agree with that. Yeah, because it directs light to the camera sensor. Well, folks, Olympus knows lenses. We've got decades of experience in optical design, and we create some of the best performing lenses in the world for cameras, microscopes, even for medical devices. In fact, our dedication to lenses is why we named our lens with the Japanese word Zuiko. Anybody remember from the trivia game we just played what Zuiko means? It's back there, remember? Yes, light of the gods. That's right. And you can feel that expertise in every one of our 24M Zuiko lenses. They're right over there. In their unbeatable edge-to-edge sharpness at all aperture settings, and at their focusing speed as well, much faster than a traditional DSLR. In fact, does anybody know how fast the EM1 Mark II can capture raw image files? Anybody know? 60 frames per second. Now that speed also makes our Pro Capture mode possible, and that makes getting the best shot possible for you every time. Who's familiar with Pro Capture? All right, here's how it works. Pro Capture is simply how we rid you of the worry that you'll just miss the shot you want. You push the shutter down halfway, and Pro Capture automatically starts buffering a running series of full-resolution JPEG or RAW images. You press it all the way down, and it captures that moment's image and the previous 35 frames all at once. You keep that shutter pressed, and Pro Capture keeps on shooting sequentially. Then you pick your favorite from all the shots you took, and well, your favorite shot becomes the shot in full resolution, ready to share. So lenses are key, speed is key. But with Olympus, they're not your only keys. Because the image stabilization we built into your Olympus cameras, that ranks among the most effective in the entire world. In fact, our 5-axis image stabilization keeps your shots crisp and clear and blur-free, and that includes low-light shots and your super telephoto shots. It even includes your 4K video, and it's all built right into your camera. No tripod, no fancy editing required. By the way, does anyone know how many shutter speed stops of compensation performance you get from the image stabilization system in the EM1 Mark II? Anybody know? Yes? Yeah, an incredible 5.5 stops. That means you can handhold your shot for 2 seconds or more and still get an ultra crisp image. Or you know what? Maybe you want your photo blown up on a poster or a wall or the side of a building. Then try the EM1 Mark II's high-res shot mode. It'll capture 8 consecutive shots in 1 little second and then composite them into one ultra-high resolution shot. Anybody want to guess the megapixel count on that ultra-high resolution shot? What do you think? I'll give you a hint. 50 megapixels. 50. That's the mic drop of megapixel counts, wouldn't you say? So after the presentation, we invite you into the booth. Get your hands on these cameras. You can get a feel for them. You can play with them. You can really imagine the high-quality photos they would take for you out in the wild. And of course, we are here along the way to answer all your questions. But now, it is time for me to introduce your featured speaker for this round. Everybody ready? All right, let me tell you just a little bit about Olympus visionary Tracy McGlosky. Tracy is an award-winning wedding and portrait photographer. She's based in Cincinnati, Ohio, and that's where she's committed to creating timeless memories for her clients. Tracy specializes in wedding, maternity, and newborn photography, and she is known for her ability to capture the emotion of her subjects. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tracy McGlosky.